Tool Day Tuesday, where I share with you guys unique or useful tools that I myself use that I think you might be interested in. Today we're going to take a look at a light. It is a new item sold by Harbor Freight, and this light is designed to hang underneath your hood so that you can work on your engine. Now, full disclosure here, I am not affiliated with Harbor Freight, and I did purchase this with my own money. I was in the store, I really needed an underhood light, I found this one, and I really like the fact that it folds up. Inside the box itself, you're going to find the light, a manual, and a USB-C charging cable, because this does charge via USB-C. Obviously, as you see it now, it is folded in half, and it measures right about 25.5 inches, and that's what caught my attention. Because it folds, I can store this easily in my service truck, and it's just not going to take up a bunch of room. To unfold the light, you just pull it apart, pull it out until everything locks in place, and now you have a bar light that you could hang underneath the hood of your car or truck. Now, the advertisement says this will fit on hoods up to 75 inches wide, and that's because each end has a telescopic arm, as you can see here. That telescopic arm is always held under tension by a spring, and as you can see, that's how you hook it underneath your hood. You just pull it apart, hang it on the hood, let go, and the tension will hold itself in place. These hooks on the end are metal, and they're very sturdy, but they're also rubber coated, and they have a very thick rubber coating on them, making it so that it won't mar up your hood when you're hanging it on your vehicle. The other trick that this light has up its sleeves is it also will rotate, and it locks in place as you rotate. So if you're trying to angle that light into a specific spot under the hood, well, you can do that. The top side of the lights feels like this is some type of extruded aluminum. The overall construction feels really good. It does not feel like a cheap light. Operation is pretty simple. You just press the power button one time and the light will turn on to high mode. Press it again, it'll be a little bit dimmer, and a third time is strobe mode. High mode is supposed to be 2000 lumens, and it will last roughly 3 hours on a full charge. The dimmer mode is going to last right around 11 hours, and there is no indication of how long strobe mode will last. Total charge time is 5 hours, so that's from 0 to full on the USB-C, providing your USB-C output can be at its maximum potential. Well, you can charge it in 5 hours. To access that USB-C charging port, it is located underneath this rubber cover. But I'm sure the question in everybody's mind is, well, how well does it work? How well does it illuminate the work that you're going to be working on? Let's go ahead and hang this underneath the hood of my service truck, and we'll find out. I have the light hanging on my service truck hood. This is a 350, so it's a pretty big truck, and it had no problem hanging on the hood, and you can see there is plenty of light to work on this engine. In fact, there is so much light, the camera is actually trying to make it look a little darker than what it really looks like. It's quite bright. And this is dim mode. Now, my camera is showing a little bit of a flicker, but it is not flickering in real life, but my camera is picking up the flicker. It's a little bit dimmer, but it's not really that much different than the bright light, and this is going to last 11 hours. Being able to rotate on those clips is nice because I can angle the light to where I need to work. That is awesome, but straight down is enough flood that you can pretty much see everything anyhow. And despite the oversized hood on my 350, well, the clamps have no problem clipping onto that hood. So what are my final thoughts of this light? Well, I really like it. It feels really robust. It feels like something that should last a very long time. I feel like the 3-hour runtime is plenty of time to work on an engine, and if you really had an emergency situation, you could keep it in a little bit dimmer mode and get 11 hours of runtime. That's phenomenal for a portable flashlight like this, at least for one that hangs underneath your hood and lights up your entire engine bay. I am so happy that Harbor Freight lights have started to become USB-C, because to me that is kind of an industry standard, and I am ecstatic that this thing folds in half, because again, keeping it on my service truck is going to be that much easier because it takes up half the length. At the time of this video, this light cost $80, and as usual, Harbor Freight usually has sales and coupons that should make this a little bit cheaper if you want to look for those deals. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Take a look at some of my other videos. At the very least, you might be entertained.